Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to do finally your paper 1 multiple choice core curriculum of your Cambridge IGCSE biology. So it is the paper of May-June 2021 attempt, and your total time to complete the paper will be 45 minutes. So what we are going to do, we are going to just attempt the paper, and I'm not only going to answer all the right, uh, uh, I'm going to answer, okay, I'm just going to answer each and every multiple choice question here, and I'm also going to explain it one by one. So, the first question is, what is the characteristics of all living organisms? So, the answer is D, which is sensitivity. So, the answer is D, sensitivity. The scientific name of some animals are listed here. Camelus, Dromedarius. Okay. Which names are in the same genus? Which animals are in the same genus? Camelus, Dromedarius. Equus, Ferus. Camelus, Ferus. Genus. And Struthiocamelus. So genus name is Camelus. So Camelus is the genus name here. So we're going to highlight it. Camillus is the genus name. So your answer will be 1 and 2 only. So the first name of any scientific name is the genus name. Camillus is the genus name. Dromedarius and Ferus, they both are species name. Question number 3 is here. Scientists discover a new species of animal. It has a segmented body with two pairs of legs on each segment. To which group of animals does this new species belong? Alright, two pair of legs. Follow my YouTube short videos and my long form videos to study the chapter number 1. There you're gonna find that I have highlighted all the important characters of phylum Arthropoda. Alright, so two pairs of segmented legs. Myriapods. Each segment Each segment have two pair of legs. I have already told you in my class that myriapods, each segment contains two pair of segmented legs. So, myriapods is the answer. I'm gonna show you here myriapods diagram. Take a look here. Look, there each segment, there each segment contain two pairs of legs. Alright, so now moving towards our question number 4. The diagram shows a single-celled organism called euglena, which labeled structure would also be found in an animal cell. Animal cell. Alright. Cell membrane, Cytoplasm, large permanent vacuole. No, 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 it can't be that. So you can see a nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane. Permanent vacuole, large vacuole is only in the plant cells. Chloroplast is in the plant cell. So these three structures must be in the answer. The nucleus, the cytoplasm, cell membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. The answer is C. Question number 5 is here. The diagram shows some of the blood vessels and other structures in the human body. The blood vessel shown are all part of the same blood vessels. So blood vessels are all parts of the same cell? No. Cell is the simplest unit of the life. So organ? No, it can't be like that. Organ system, yes. Circulatory system. Blood vessels are part of the circulatory system. Answer is circulatory system. So the circulatory system. All right. So moving towards our next question. Question number 6 is here. A photograph shows a plant cell nucleus measuring 2 mm across. If the magnification of the cell is into 500, what is the actual size of the nucleus? Follow my YouTube short video of chapter 1, of chapter 2, sorry, in which I have discussed the formula, which is very important in your core curriculum, in your core multiple choice question paper. Your examiner always asks this question of magnification. All right. So to solve this question, you must know the formula. The answer of question 6 gonna be find out by the formula only, but I'm just going to tell you the answer here and then I will solve it for you. So I'm going to highlight the answer, which is 0.004 millimeter. Now we're going to solve it. So the formula of magnification is magnification is equal to image size by actual size. So you can see here a photograph, the diagram is the image size. Diagram is the image size, which is 2 millimeter. So your answer should be in the millimeter as well. What you're going to do, you're going to find out the actual size. So for the to find out the actual size formula is actual size is equal to image size by magnification. So image size divided by the magnification. So image size you can see is 2 millimeter, which is going to be divided by magnification, which is 500. If you're gonna divide 2 millimeter by 500, your answer will be exactly 0.004 millimeter. This is how you're gonna solve it. Okay. So the question number 7. By which process do oxygen and carbon dioxide move between cells and capillaries? Diffusion of gases occurs between capillaries and cells. So your answer must be diffusion. Gases usually move in your body with the help of diffusion. Excretion is the process to remove wastage. Respiration is the process to burn glucose in the presence of oxygen and to produce carbon dioxide. Breathing. Breathing is a mechanical process. It is not a chemical process. So question number 8. A cylinder of potato tissue was placed in a beaker of very salty water. After 1 hour, the mass of the potato cylinder had decreased. Why did this happen? So the answer of the question number 8 gonna be, okay, you have a cylinder of potato tissue. You just take a French fries and place it in a beaker of salty water. The conditions are hypertonic. Hypertonic condition. You're gonna apply the concept of tonicity here. Okay, so you're gonna apply concept of tonicity here. So just a second, I'm just adding a comment here. So tonicity concept gonna be applied here. Hypertonic condition is being faced by potato French fries. All right, water will leave the potatoes by osmosis. Okay, water left the plant tissue by osmosis. Your answer gonna be D. Question number 9. Which element is found in proteins but not in carbohydrate? Carbohydrates have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Let you know about carbohydrates. So carbohydrates contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Only these three elements gonna be in a carbohydrate. So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Eliminate this and you're gonna have answer nitrogen. Nitrogen is a element which is found in proteins only. Question number 10 is here. Starch is digested by amylase in the mouth, but it is not digested in the stomach. What is the reason for this? In stomach, protein is mainly digested, and the pH in the stomach is very low just because of hydrochloric acid. And we really know that all the enzymes are very specific for the pH. So the pH in the stomach is not suitable for the amylase to work. This is the answer. Question number 11. Which statement describes a catalyst? Catalyst speed up the chemical reaction without being used. A catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction and is not changed by the reaction. At the end of any reaction, you can get your catalyst back in the same condition. So they are not consumed in during the chemical reaction. Question number 12. A plant with the striped leaves was kept in the bright light for 6 hours. You can see the white stripes and green stripes here. The white stripe already don't have any chlorophyll. Green stripes do have chlorophyll. Green stripes do have chlorophyll. Pardon my handwriting, but I hope you can understand my accent and my English as well. Chlorophyll. Alright? Okay. A leaf was taken from the plant and the chlorophyll was removed. You just need to pluck the leaf from the plant and you need to just remove all the chlorophyll. The leaf was then tested for the starch using iodine solution. Starch is brown in color. Alright, sorry. The iodine solution is brown in color. Iodine solution is brown in color when you put iodine solution at a leaf. The parts of the leaves containing starch will turn blue-black. So which diagram shows the result of the test? You need to remember the white stripe will not result into blue-black. So you're gonna minus that C. But the inner part, inner part will be blue-black because of the chlorophyll. And green is not answer. Yellow-brown is the condition which should be at this white stripe. So your answer will be A. Your answer will be A here. A is the right answer. Yellow brown and blue black. Yellow brown at a white stripe because of the iodine solution color, and blue black is the positive result of iodine solution. Question number 13 you can see here. A diagram shows a section through the leaf of a plant. Which label shows a palisade mesophyll cells? So, palisade mesophyll cells and spongy mesophyll cells. You must know the difference between them. These longitudinal cells are palisade mesophyll cells. This part, the labeling gonna be B. You're gonna label your answer with the B. B is the right answer. And this part, which I'm going to just color it, this part. This part contains the palisade. Sorry, just a second, I just accidentally colored it. Okay, these longitudinal cells are the palisade mesophyll cells. 14. In humans, where does most of the absorption of digestive food take place? In humans, where does most of the absorption of the digested food take place? So, digestion. We are talking about digestion here. You must absorption of the digested food. Sorry, absorption of the digested food. Colon. No. Kidney. No. Exactly no. Liver. Liver is a accessory gland. Liver is not even the main gland of your digestive system. It's the accessory gland. Small intestine, especially in the ileum. Ileum, small intestine is the answer. So, if the examiner gonna ask you the digestion, where do the digestion, mainly digestion take place during the digestive process, the answer will be different. For absorption, answer will be small intestine. Question number 15 here. What are the products when proteins are broken down? Fatty acids, glycerol, simple sugars, these are all are not the right answers. Answer is amino acid. So amino acids are the building blocks of the protein. Question number 16 here. Where does most of the absorption of water take place in the alimentary canal? Absorption of water. Stomach, small intestine, esophagus. All these, okay, colon, you can see the colon as well. Colon, esophagus. Esophagus, there is no concept of absorption when we talk about esophagus. And for the stomach, stomach do digestion of proteins. So colon is the part of your large intestine. So we are not considering it as an answer. So answer is small intestine. The right answer is small intestine. Question number 17 here. The diagram shows part of a cross section of a root. What are the cells 1, 2, and 3? 1 is the root here. 1 is the root here. 2 is the root cortex cell. 3 is the xylem. So root here, root cortex, and xylem. A plant shoot is placed in a solution of dye. The dye moves up the stem. Under which conditions will the dye move most slowly? Temperature must be low at that time and humidity must be high. So your answer is C. What are the main vessels carrying blood to and from the kidney? Towards the kidney and from the kidney. Answer is renal artery takes blood towards the kidney and renal vein takes blood from the kidney. 20. The diagram shows a cross section through a human blood vessel. You can see a muscle layer, elastic and fibrous connective tissue. Which type of blood vessel does the diagram show? This never can be a capillary. Never can be a capillary. So, what's gonna be answer? Elastic and fibrous connective tissue are present in an artery. So the answer is artery. 21. What is the function of some white blood cells? You can see here 21. White blood cell produce antibiotics? No. To carry oxygen and glucose, they both never gonna be answer. So you have to choose between C and D. But to produce antibodies, the answer is D. This question is from your immunity chapter. The diagram shows the depth and rate of the breathing in a person at 12 and 13. Volume at y-axis it is volume, at x-axis it is time and seconds. So at 12 you can see, okay, you can see there is a constant rate, all right. And at 13 you can see there's the peaks are more prominent, they are somehow increasing. So the answer for 22 is, what happens to the person breathing between 12 and 13? Depth of breathing, depth of breathing increases, rate of breathing also increases. You can see the depth also increases and the rate also increases. So the answer is D. 23. The list shows some processes that take place in the human body. Production of a new red blood cells, transmission of nerve impulses from the eyes to the brain, diffusion of the gases into and out of the lungs. Which processes use energy released by the respiration? So answer of 23 is diffusion of gases into and out of the lungs. Do you think it involves energy? I don't think so. Diffusion don't involve any energy. ATP is involved during active transport. Production of the new red blood cells involves energy and transmission of nerve impulses. So 1 and 2, they both are right answers. So your answer, right answer is A. Right answer is A. 24. What is produced by the anaerobic respiration in humans? Anaerobic respiration. So what gonna be right answer? Only lactic acid is produced. No alcohol is produced during your lactic acid fermentation. So the answer is C. Which statement about urea is correct? When you eat excess of protein and then this protein is broken down into amino acids. These amino acids are formed, and these excess amino acid, they are just pumped towards the liver, and then urea is formed in the liver, and your kidney excrete this urea. All right, so urea is basically produced by the excess amino acids, and your liver is involved in the production of urea. Urea is removed by the kidneys. Question number 26. What is the sequence of neurons connecting a receptor to an effector in a reflex arc? First of all, your sensory neuron, then your relay or interneuron or mixed neuron, then motor neuron. And also keep in your mind that brain is not involved in the reflex arc, because when you put your hand at any hot plate or hot thing, you're you don't just think to move your hand, you just pull your hand away. Your cognition is not involved, your thinking is not involved, so your brain is not involved in the reflex arc. Question number 27 here. Which controls how much light enters the eye? The answer is B. So B is the right answer, and this is the iris. Because of the iris, the light is controlled. So iris. Question number 28 is here. Which role matches each hormone to its function? Causes the growth of facial hair in men, testosterone. Reduces blood glucose concentration, insulin. Repairs the lining of the uterus, estrogen. Widens the pupils, adrenaline. So find out the right answer. D. D is the right answer. Question number 29. Scientists carried out a survey on the effect of giving up smoking on the risk of developing lung cancer. The results are shown in figure in this graph. At the y-axis, percentage cumulative risk of developing lung cancer, and age in years of people surveyed at x-axis. Those who never smoked, their risk of developing lung cancer is very less. You can see here, those who never smoke, their risk is very low of developing lung cancer. This graph, you can see it is very steady. It's just like a linear line. They stopped smoking at 30 years of age, and then they stopped smoking at the 60 years of age. You can see. And those who continued smoking, their risk of developing lung cancer is much higher. Scientists made three conclusions. Stopping smoking reduces the risk of developing lung cancer. Age increases the risk of lung cancer for smokers and non-smokers. The earlier people stop smoking, the lower the risk. Which conclusions are correct? Right. So, what gonna be your answer? So, this is the question number 9. The answer is all three are correct. Age will increase the risk of developing lung cancer. Question number 20. 30. A gardener wants to produce many genetically identical plants from a single plant. The diagram shows different methods of growing new plants. First, you can see planting seeds. Second, runners. And 3, you can see the stem cuttings. Which method will produce plants that are genetically identical to the parent plant? Planting seeds. This is definitely not very accurate for genetically identical production of the parent plant. So the runners are actually this tiny plant is the part of that adult plant. So runners and stem cuttings, of course, stem cuttings. 1 and 2 never gonna be right answer. 1 and 3 never gonna be right answer. 2 and 3 is the right answer. Which structure in the male reproductive system makes the fluid for sperm to swimming? Prostate glands make the fluid in which the sperm swims. 32. The graph shows a woman's body temperature during the menstrual cycle. You can see the days and the body temperature here. On which day is the woman most likely to become pregnant? Ovulation is usually done at 14th day. 14th day is the ovulating period. So the answer will be between the days 13 and 18. This is the right answer. What is the transmission of genetic information from generation to generation called? It is inheritance. B. Inheritance is the transmission of information from generation to generation. 34. Which diagram shows the result of the process of mitosis? Equal number of chromosomes in the daughter cell. This is mitosis. So, the answer 34 is equal number of chromosomes. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the daughter cells have 2 and 2. No, this not gonna be right answer. C, 2 in the parent cell and 4 in the daughter cell. No. D, 4 in the parent cell and 4 in the 1 in one daughter cell. This is not the right answer. The B, equal number of chromosomes in the parent and daughter cells. The graph shows the distribution of the blood groups in one area. This is an example of the discontinuous variation. Discontinuous variation don't have any bell curve. If I draw it, you can see the sequence. This curve is like that. Continuous, the continuous graph is like that. Oh, just a second. This is the continuous graph which have a bell curve. This is a continuous graph. Which statement about the discontinuous variation is correct? There are no intermediates between the phenotypes is the right answer. You can see there is no intermediates. In the continuous graph, there are intermediates. You can see here in the center. In the center, there are intermediates. The answer is D. Question number 36. The diagram shows a food web in a desert. Which organisms are all secondary consumers? Desert plants, producers. Kangaroo rat and small lizard, they are primary consumer. Desert snake and large lizard, what they are? Desert snake, large lizard, and desert fox. They are secondary consumers. Desert fox, you can see it is a secondary consumer. Desert snakes, and large lizards. What they are also secondary consumers. So your answer is question number. Answer is A. Fox. Um, desert plants are producers, primary, secondary consumers. So the answer is A. And question number 37. The diagram shows stages in the water cycle. Which process is represented by the letter X? You can see rain is, you can see the rainfall. So it is precipitation, of course. What is an example of a population? All the plants in a wood, all the crocodiles in a river, all the arthropods. Arthropods. Arthropod is a phylum. So this can't be a right answer. All the plants. Plants is a kingdom. Can't say a kingdom, a population. All the zebras that lived from 1990 to 2010. So all the crocodiles in the river is the right answer. What is the use of pectinase in the food industry? To extract juice from the food. You will study that in your biotechnology chapter. Which factors are believed to have contributed to the rise in the sea levels? Pollution of the air by the carbon dioxide and methane, global warming. This is a very important chapter. So we are done with our first past paper discussion within our time limit, which is just 42 minutes. I want you to solve the past papers like that and like and share and subscribe my channel so that all the students gonna take help. And I need your support for subscriptions and for likes and for comments, and please subscribe and do share and like my channel. I hope you would like it, and I will keep on making videos of past papers to support you. Let's have a symbiosis together. See you next time soon.